Hi everyone, so as you can see I'm in my toilet today and I'm actually here because I'm going to do another Lazy Girl Tries It episode. Today I'm really excited to try this Veet Sensitive Touch Electric Trimmer. I have received one or two comments in the past about how, my foundation reviews, it would work a lot better if I had a shaved face, and I never really fell into that recommendation or that suggestion just because I didn't want to do that maintenance work, and also I just found that I was afraid that if I did proceed to start to shave my face that the hairs will grow back thicker and that kind of thing. So I've been doing extensive research and I found that the Veet Sensitive Touch was maybe the best recommendation out there in terms of budget and effectiveness. So I picked this up from Guardian with my own money, so this is not sponsored, and we'll be doing a Lazy Girl Tries It episode on facial shaving. As you can clearly see, we're going to embark on shaving those fuzzies from my face as well as my upper lip. And just a basic background of why I want to do it, it's just essentially that I am really on a quite strict regime when it comes to skincare at the moment, but that's not to say that I don't use other products, but I find that I always reach a stage in my skin where I do have little lumps and bumps, and I partner with Paula's Choice to do a very targeted skincare regime to help me with these problems, and I found that actually a lot of them have significantly reduced. It's just that kind of residue that I feel certain clogged pores develop throughout the day. I mean, if you always use makeup or if you're in a humid climate, your pores are just prone to exposure when it comes to external environmental. So I'm not going to ramble on too much about why, but it's basically just to see if it makes a difference to my skin, and hopefully it does. And yeah, let's just try the Veet Sensitive Touch first. This is how the pack looks like when you get it. You guys saw in the close-up, this is what the pack looks like. I'm just going to take out the different elements. So the first thing it comes with is actually this bag. It's like a waterproof material, so you can use it to store the shaver. It comes with, I think, 3 plastic attachments. I'm assuming this will help with different areas of trimming. So there's one small piece here, another larger piece, as well as I'm not too sure what this is, but maybe it's the cap for the razor. It comes with a single AA battery as well as another shaver head, and the device itself looks like this. It looks like this. I'll show you guys in the close-ups, but yeah, it has a very tiny end which is about, I don't know, like maybe 1 cm long. I guess this will help with any kind of brow areas, and a slightly longer end which is about, I would think, maybe 2 cm long. And yeah, these are really small razors just to help with different areas of the face. And it does come with that larger attachment like I mentioned, so this is significantly larger, I guess, for larger areas, or if you want to shave your intimate areas, it kind of helps in those as well. So yeah, I'm just going to assemble this and we will see how this actually works. I just quickly washed the razor. I have the pack here, and sure that there's actually a cap to seal the razor, and yeah, it's pretty easy to use actually. I was a little bit scared because, you know, shavers make a really loud noise. I'll just give you a preview. So, you know, I mean, it's a general shaver kind of a motto, so I don't know why I was so scared, because I generally use manual shavers. I don't use electronic ones, but I thought that it would be really kind of like dangerous. It might cut my skin or something like that. But after a while, when I got used to it, I placed the razor literally on my skin. I didn't push it into my skin, but just gently on my skin, and I brushed up against the hairs, and it did not cut me whatsoever, and it's really amazing. It's a little warm. I mean, like, the blades are a little warm, and I mean blades, they're really blunt. So yeah, other than that, nothing else was too scary about it. I basically tried to dabble with different angles so that I kind of got used to the shaving motions, but typically if you were to use it on your own, you would have to figure out which is a more comfortable position for you, especially when you move from your dominant hand. Like, from the right side, you're using the shaver to shave the left side of your face, and you want to swap the other side. Your hand can't really, you know, you can't really swap hands unless you're really confident with your left hand, but I typically use my right, so I kind of had to play with the angles, and subsequently I just swapped over with my other hand when I was a little bit more confident. But yeah, this razor is really easy to use. I must say that my skin does feel really soft. I mean, typically when you do shave your hair, you have a little bit of, I wouldn't say like it isn't rough, but you know how it feels like when you have shaved hair. But overall, I think that feels relatively fine. It isn't too pokey or anything like that. But I will have to see how the regrowth looks like. Is it really abrasive on the skin? How long do I have to wait before I actually shave again? This is each to its own. It really depends on your hair growth. But for me, even when I shave manually my upper lip, I have to do it like every week, at least once every week. So yeah, I don't typically have a lot of hair on my face, but I find that those little fine hairs cluster together on my cheek area, sometimes nearer to my sideburns, and these are the areas where I do get quite a bit of acne quite frequently actually. So you saw on the close-ups, I do have little lumps and bumps on this side, which actually is improving already. But yeah, let's hope that removing the facial hair will allow the skincare products to work more effectively. But back to this episode, what this razor does, I think that it is quite a easy tool to use. It is quite expensive, but considering all the elements that it comes with, especially this device itself, it costs almost $50, but you don't have to repurchase this or the blades. The maintenance for it actually just says that you can wash it after every use, keep it dry, and once in a while kind of put lubricated oil on it. I'm not too sure what that means, but I hope olive oil works, but I will research on what kind of lubricants is needed to make sure that the razors are maintained well. But yeah, overall, I think that this is super worth it, especially if you are someone like me who constantly repurchases manual razors, and you know, it basically adds up to the same amount if you count by month. I will give this a prolonged try, and if I have any other feedback, I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, how do you guys find it? Do you think it's scary? Did my demonstration help you, figure out whether or not you wanted to start facial shaving? But yeah, I am definitely gonna upkeep this for at least 3 months, just so that I can see a significant difference in my skin and its condition, because you guys know I do have a bit of textural issues, and I do want that to be rectified ASAP. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, do leave it down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was really looking forward to doing this just because I really wanted to find a tool that worked for me and something that I wasn't scared to use. Just want to say that if you guys feel that, I didn't have a lot of facial hair to begin with, why do I even bother shaving? It really isn't about the amount of hair. For me, it's about, what it's doing for my skin, and I feel that, in a humid climate, especially with makeup and even without I guess all the pollutants kind of trap in my skin easily, which is why I have sensitive skin in the first place. But yeah, it's really due to wanting to improve my skin health and not really about aesthetic. I mean, there are a lot of other women in the world that do suffer with a lot of facial hair growth. And yeah, I mean, exploring different options to help you manage to feel a little more confident is not a bad thing, and I really think that this razor from Veet is actually quite a good tool to explore if you are looking for something in the market. So yeah, without further rambling, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!